Oh, I hear noise. Oops. I'm just reading here. I'm looking, oh, I hear noise from coming out of my computer. How are you?
Good. Yourself?
Okay, getting tighter and tighter, but goes with age.
Yes, I know. I need naps way more than I used to.
Maybe doing too much. It's this stupid pill. I really want to get off of it. As soon as I start taking it, he said it's because he said I had a little thyroid and it was underactive and this will make me, I had plenty of energy, but he said, so I started to take the pill 3 days after I started taking the pill. I'm exhausted all the time.
Oh,
So she thinks I'm wrong. It's my imagination. We'll argue with her when I see her in June.
hi, Mike. Hi, Natalie.
David, hi, Ruthie.
Hi, I like your sweater.
Thank you. Matches yours.
What? Mine's a uniform. I hate it. I wear this blue for like 20 years. I used to like blue.
What's a uniform for?
Oh, my job at the Y.
Oh, the Y. It's the Y uniform.
YMCA. Ta-da. And this says ta-da, ta-da.
Right.
Dealing with an issue here.
Okay.
Our volume isn't working right.
Oh, we hear you. Do you hear us?
Yes, we can hear you, but just barely.
Oh! You hear me? I was yelling.
Okay, I'm going to back out and restart my machine.
Okay, I'll hold my breath and wait. I can almost guarantee, I may be wrong, that Norm's not coming. Because I saw him when I left the pool with my class was over, he was getting a session with my friend Steve.
Ah,
So I suspect, unless, wait, he rushes from the pool here, but I don't think so. I might be wrong.
I think people are ready for summer vacation.
I know. It's like snow days. You really need them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you saw in my email that we're gonna have summer vacation from this.
No, I didn't get an email from you today.
No?
Let me check. I mean, I checked like 10 minutes ago. And then I got on and just goes.
Oh, I think I emailed about an hour ago.
No, let me look. I'm looking. Oh, no, nope. I don't
You
get
didn't
it.
get an email?
No, which I thought was
With the Zoom
unusual.
link?
Pardon me?
With the Zoom link?
Nope. I had to go into my old stuff. I thought that was unusual. I don't know. what
Peter,
to-
I sent it 48 at 12:30.
Let me look.
You're on the to list.
Let me see. Maybe you didn't send my Comcast. Maybe use another address. Hold on. Maybe use my AOL.
No, it's Comcast.
That's no. Nope. It could be my computer acting crazy, which it has been doing, but no, ask,
Somebody replied. So
I didn't get it. Could you send me it again?
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought it was unusual, but I figured, oh, you're tired or whatever. My link is the one I got, April 8th. Mine's April 8th, because I went back to just to get something. Which was unusual. I mean,
Hmm.
my phone also is, well, no, that was my fault. No, it didn't ring. Someone left me an important message last night and I just found it when I got home today from work, because I didn't get it, well. You're sending it right now, right?
I sent it.
Okay, I'll let you know if it comes.
Hi, Hannah.
Good morning or good afternoon.
Hello, hi, how
Hi,
are you?
Rona.
Hello, my two favorite study, Havaruta, is that how it's pronounced? I don't have it.
Chevruta. Chevruta.
Rita.
Chevruta.
Don't you love working with us, Hannah?
I
I
do.
do.
I have. It's
I
fun.
get thrown off. Did you see my
do.
new scheme? I'm gonna make 2 meetings simultaneously. They throw us off at 40 minutes with
Yeah,
my.
I saw that, I saw you wrote that, that's a
I'm
good
gonna do
idea.
2, so then we get thrown off, then I'll go on to, I'll give you another number.
Yeah, and then if we have to leave, we can leave,
I'm not paying anything for it. I refuse.
yeah.
No,
But we
that's-
did good yesterday.
Yeah, it was okay. We made it short. That was even better. No.
yeah, we were in the middle of a sentence and
Oh, okay. I said, they're telling me I'm gonna get cut off. They're telling me I'm gonna get cut off. I still don't have it, Dave. I still don't have your email. I'm waiting for it.
For what?
Did you get an email from Dave today?
I did, yes.
I didn't. That's weird.
Oh,
Ruth
do you want me to
Elbert-
send it to you?
Right?
I sent
Want me
it
to
to
send-
you. Didn't come. Are you getting emails from other people?
That's a good question.
I got your email. I can
And
send
you
it.
know what,
to you.
Ruthie? Let me try forwarding it to you and see if you get back.
Yeah, and would you send me a regular email too? Send me 2 emails. One, well, forward would be the same thing. No, forward would be the same thing, because if I don't,
Forward
get it-
would be the same thing,
and
okay?
you have my Comcast one. That is
Hold
You
on.
can- If Hannah, if you don't get it from Hannah, I'll try.
No, maybe send it to my, another email. Send it to my,
Okay,
AOL.
Ruthie, I just forwarded you David's email, so let's, excuse me, let's see what happens.
this is weird. I hate this when this happens.
But it's funny, when you send me something at my Yahoo, I don't get it either.
Yeah, I know. That's why I always send it 2, because I'm never sure which one to do.
Yeah,
I have no idea what to do to correct it either, so.
the sun is shining. It's so nice out.
Oh, this is awful.
Well, I could read it to you, Ruthie. I could just tell you, we're live.
We're live. But I don't like the idea that it's not working.
Yeah.
I mean, it's symptomatic of something else.
I don't know where they are.
Oh, you just refreshed something, I'm sure.
I'm gonna shut off my computer. I'm gonna start from basic nothing, okay? I'm gonna shut my computer off. Do you mind me? You can
You're
start
gonna do it
without,
now?
yeah. Oh,
Sure.
you can start without, no,
We're
Do
we're
it later,
do
Ruthie, do it later, do it
okay,
later.
okay.
So,
But I think your email was a good idea because during the summer, it's hard to get
Okay,
everyone
read
together.
it to me. Read it by reading, okay?
all right, so I'm gonna read it to, does someone else want to read it to Ruthie? Or should I? I'll do it.
You
You
read
read
it.
It was from
In
me.
English, it's in English. No one will have any problem, I hope.
All right. Hello, all. Here is the Zoom link, same as usual. Join Zoom meeting. HTTPS.
Okay, I'll write it down.
Wise
Meeting
guy.
ID, passcode. All right, and then it says important info. The spring semester will be concluding soon, and we will be taking a break for the summer. Our last class until the fall will be May 27th. See you soon, David.
8:27 last class. Okay,
That's
all I
good.
really
Thank
need,
you.
but yeah, that's all I really
Think
need.
that's a good idea, Rona?
Yes, I think so. Ruthie, we'll still have to practice.
We'll still
but-
have Habaruta. We'll still
Yeah.
have that. We may
I
not do
encourage everyone to get together regularly to both schmooze and enjoy each other's company
Yes,
and practice a little Hebrew.
that's good. And I think
We
you
become
deserve
good
some
friends.
time off from us.
So we've
too.
got to, yeah, we'll walk when we do it.
After David,
Dawn, you can join us, of course. You're us now, you realize.
okay, that's fine with me. I'm happy with that.
Yes, I'm the
Yeah.
only one that didn't get that
Good. We
email.
don't want to forget over the summer everything we've learned. That's the
Yeah.
danger.
That's-
So, practice a little Hebrew when you're getting together to schmooze.
That's a very good idea.
Just review something. Pick something to review.
Oh,
We'll pick it. I promise I will offer it again in the fall.
I'm gonna try my phone to see if.
Not from the beginning though, from book 2, right?
Ruthie's obsessed with her email at the
No,
moment,
we're,
David.
we're going to pick up where we left off.
Okay,
I'm going to try to
That'd be
get some
perfect.
new people to join, but I think
Yeah.
they'll be fine.
I think it's perfect.
Mhm. So, folks, let's have class.
Is it just us today?
I
I
got
guess
it
so. You got it?
on my phone.
Oh, not on your computer.
You know, I have the same problem. My iPad only gets about half my emails, but my
This is my main
cell phone
computer.
gets all of them, so
This
who
is my
knows?
brand new computer. I hate it. Okay, let's get to work.
I haven't even cracked our computer yet.
Well, let's sing through a few things for review. Let's start with the thing we're working on now, Shalom Aleichem, page 91.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Ruthie's laughing at me.
Yeah?
You're not muted, You're right. You should be.
David says it and I start humming it. What do you want from me?
Oh, that's okay.
Great. Well, that's great. All right, I'm going to mute everybody. All right, now I'm going to sing Shalom Aleichem. Please sing along with me. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Barchuni l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Tzedchem l'shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. How was that for folks? Good? Bad? Good? Excellent. Bravo to you. All right, now let's do, while we're on this page, let's do Ve'ahavta and Lama'an.
David, were you singing that a
You're-
bit
you-
slower than normal?
Yes, quite a bit slower than normally.
I thought. Okay.
Yeah.
I liked it to make sure I was reading the sounds because I can sing it and make all these mistakes that no one hears.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it at services that speed, but for a class, I think it's useful.
I could follow each sound and make sure, because I realized just before I said it, because you were slow, that I wasn't going to say that sound, which I should. So it was really good.
Yeah, that's exactly why, Ruthie. I'm glad. So now I'm going to sing Be'ahavta and Lama'an also more slowly than usual.
Yeah, that one. I can.
All right.
Let me-
Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha uvechol nafshecha uvechol me'odecha vehayu hadvarim ha'ela asher anochi Mitzavcha hayom al levavecha vishinantam levanecha vidibarta bam bishivtecha bevetecha uvlechtecha vaderech uvshochbecha uvkumecha Ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu litotafot bein einecha uchtavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvish arecha leman tizkeru va'asitem et kol mitzvotai v'hitem kedoshim le'Elohechem. Ani Adonai Elohechem asher hotzeiti etchem me'eretz Mitzrayim lihiot lachem le'Elohim Ani Adonai Elohechem. How was that, people? Is it okay? Still hard? Good. All right, let's also do a quick little review of, I don't know, let's leave that. Let's leave, that's enough review. Okay. So now let's turn the page to page 93. I'm going to review what we did very quickly and then go further. Okay. So we've got some new vocabulary here. So I invite you to unmute and read the word when I say the English.
Oh.
When I say the English. So doorpost.
Mizuzot? No, mezuzah.
Mezuzah. Mezuzot would be plural.
Mezuzah.
Mezuzah is singular.
But what they have there is mezuzah.
Yeah. Angel.
Malach.
Malach is correct.
Malach.
Good.
Malach.
Say that again in Hebrew.
Malach. Malach.
Ah,
It's
Do you
like-
want us to say it all together?
I thought you would raise your hands and I would call on someone,
Oh, okay, we're just.
Okay.
but
We're
it's
calling out.
okay. Reading it all together is fine. All right, house.
Oh, God, yes, but we'll get-
Bayit.
Diet.
Ah, yeah.
All right,
By
heart.
minutes.
Heart.
What is it?
Heart.
Oh,
Wait, wait.
heart.
Lay-
Hannah?
Lave or lave?
Good. Lave or levav. You see, it's the first one there. Good. Peace.
Shalom, that's an easy one.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy one.
Shalom.
You probably don't
Shalom.
need to see that one, right? All right,
Well, make us get confident. Shalom, yay, we all got it.
good. Holy. You might know this one too.
Good code.
Kadosh.
Kadosh. Good.
Kadosh.
Kadosh. Hand.
Oh,
Hand.
God, but we're gonna be
Yad.
fine. Yeah.
Yad.
Yeah.
Yad.
Which, by the way, you might know this is also the name for the pointers that are used for reading Torah. Because they're like a pointer and there's like a little hand with a pointing finger on the end, always on them. Soul, mind or breath.
Nefesh.
Nefesh, good.
Nefesh.
Good. I think that's all of them. Good. Then we have at the bottom of page 93, we have our root Aleph, Hey, Vav, which means love, such as in the word Ve'ahavta or Ahavat Olam, which means eternal love. Good. So turn the page to 94. We have some other words that are based on that root. Do the same thing. I'll read English. You guys read the Hebrew. Enamored or lovesick. I'll call on you.
Oh, my-
Rona.
my-
Enamored or lovesick.
my-
Okay, I'm sorry. Meohav?
Good.
Meohav.
Say it again.
Good.
Say it correctly. Say it.
Me'ohav.
Meohav.
Me'ohav.
Av. Oh,
Good.
oh,
Philanderer.
oh.
Ruthie.
Aha. Van.
Good. Ahavan. Good. Flirtation. Hannah.
Ahavim.
Ahav.
Ahavim.
Ahav.
Ahavhavim. Good.
Havin. Havin.
One more time, please.
Ahav havim.
Ahav,
Ahav.
Havim,
Havin.
Yeah.
Havin.
Ahav. Four syllables.
Of Havin.
Ahav havim. Four syllables.
Four syllables.
Ahav. Havin.
Mm-hmm.
In
That
my
means
book,
Av-
it's Schmendrick.
What?
It said in my book, it's Schmendrick.
Schmendrick.
Ooh, Landmark.
That's another synonym. Good.
What are you reading, Mike?
Oh, but it's funny, I guess.
All right, suitor or lover, Mike.
Mehav. Mehahav. No. Mehahav. Mehahav. Excuse me.
Me'ahev. Good. Good. You corrected yourself.
Say it one more time.
Me'ahev.
Say it one more time, please.
Me'ahev. Me'ahev. Good. All right. Sweetheart or beloved, Natalie.
Ahuv.
Ahuv. Good. And a lover, Rona.
Oh, hey.
Good. And you shall love, Ruthie.
I don't see it.
It's
Yeah.
under it's
The next,
to the bottom. So it's
Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, the Ahavta.
good. Good. And so we also did this root
What?
Dalet Bet Resh, which has a basic meaning of speak or talk.
So
The
Devar
book of the
Torah.
Torah, known in English as Deuteronomy, is Devarim, words, derived from the opening words of the book, Ele ha-Devarim. These are the words. Last book of the Bible, Chronicles, are known in Hebrew, Divrei Hayamim, the words of the days. The Hebrew term for the Ten Commandments is Aseret HaDibrot, the 10 sayings.
That, wow.
A sermon providing commentary on the Torah portion is called a
Devar Torah.
Devar Torah, a word of Torah. Good. So now here's some other things derived from that root, Dalet Bet Resh. First one, word thing. Hannah.
Devar.
Good. Speaker, Natalie.
Question.
Sure.
In the D sound, there's a dot in the middle. Why?
So in some older forms of Hebrew and maybe some communities currently, they might say it a little bit differently, but the way we do Hebrew, there's no difference in sound. It's an intensifier. So it would make it like a harder D sound, D instead of D.
Okay.
But we're not going to worry about that. We don't do that in our form of Hebrew. It's not done in modern Israeli Hebrew. It's not done in Ashkenazic Hebrew as we use it for prayer book Hebrew. So it's just there to confuse you.
we could ask you a question.
Yes. All right. So Natalie, while you're talking, give us the Hebrew for speaker.
Dover.
Good. Mike, orator.
Davran.
Did you say Davron or Dabron?
I said with the V sound, but it's Davran.
It's Dabron with a B sound. Good. Speech, Rona.
Dibor.
Good. Colloquially or spoken, Ruthie.
Dibore. Dibori.
Good. Diburi.
Dibori.
Uttered or said, Hannah.
Davor.
Good. These words, Mike.
Barim Ha'eleh.
Could you do it again? It got cut off a little bit in my speaker.
Advarim ha'ela.
Good. And speak of them, Natalie.
V'dibarta bam.
Good. Any questions about these roots for love and speaking, or these vocabulary words? Let's keep going forward to page 95. A little bit more grammar in the building blocks here. So you probably, you might recall that there are a number of things in Hebrew that are done through prefixes and suffixes that we in English do with separate words. And the possessive is one of them. So in other words, my hand, our house, your coffee cup, the your, our, my, which we do as separate words, are done as suffixes in Hebrew.
Well, you apostrophe S in English lots of times, wouldn't it? To show possession?
Yeah, that's true, but not when you're doing a pronoun version. Well,
His?
How do you say that?
that's a separate word.
Oh,
It's
that's a
only,
separate word.
it's
Okay,
only,
yeah.
the apostrophe S is only attached to a name,
Yeah,
right?
okay, yeah, right. No, John, his, it's name, yeah. Sorry, you're on.
Yeah. So, so this little bit gives you just two of them, so as not to overwhelm with, because each one is a different suffix, which would need to be for you to be able to tell the difference between them. So we've got your. The problem with your in English is not very specific, is it? Because it could mean either
World boy.
your book, Rona, which you are one person, or your books, Natalie and Mike, two people, same word, not very exact. In Hebrew, that would be two different suffixes.
Do they have masculine and feminine too, to differentiate in their words?
Yes, yes. It's even more
Oh, there's four
specific in
different
that way.
forms. Then. There's four different.
Right. There's four different forms of your.
Mm.
So what we're getting today are cha at the end of a word with a final kaf. You see it? See there in the heading there, the endings cha and chem at the top of page 95.
Left hand, yeah.
Final kaf with an a vowel is it's masculine or generic singular, your. And chem, kaf, final mem, with a 3-dot vowel, is either plural masculine or plural mixed, plural undetermined, your.
It's just not feminine.
What?
It's just not feminine.
Yeah, it covers everything except a group that you know is all women or female.
Or one single woman,
Or one single, so I'll just,
anything feminine.
anything that you know is purely feminine,
Mhm.
not mixed.
Mhm.
So there are, so the singular feminine would be ech. So in other words, the final kaf with a shva instead of the a vowel. And the plural feminine is chen. Instead of a final mem after the kaf, it's a final nun. But we're not covering that here.
Not memorizing that.
And frankly, maybe sadly, that doesn't come up all that often in prayers
What is that telling you?
or the Bible for that matter. It comes up more often in the Bible, but not that often in the Bible either. Because, frankly, usually it's talking to either a group of men or a mixed group. And that's why these are the common your suffixes. All right, so we've got some examples. Good. Who'd like to read the word for heart and your heart? singular masculine. Ruthie,
Levav and levavcha.
good. Levav and levavcha. And soul and your soul,
Nefesh.
singular masculine. How about Rona?
How do you do that one?
Nefesh and nafshika.
Nafshecha. Good. Nafshecha. So you know that the shva vowel before the cha there in nafshecha needs to be sounded because it's its own syllable. Naf is one syllable, and the sh is a separate syllable, and the cha is a syllable. So 3-syllable word.
So would you say that again?
Nafshecha.
Thank you.
Nafshecha. That's not the case for levavcha. It's silent in levavcha. That is kind of confusing. It's pronounced under the l because it's the first letter. It's silent under the vet because it's ending the syllable vav. And then you have cha, also 3-syllable word. Like the sort of rule of thumb is if you have one of them in the middle of the word, it's usually silent. If you have 2 of them, the second one is always sounded.
First one walks and the second one talks.
That's right. All right, and now house in your house, Natalie.
Bayit beitecha.
Good.
That doesn't sound at all similar.
Yeah, it's true. It's because of the words with a yud do funny things when you change the form. Yeah, beitecha. You can see if you look at it, it's you have the same letters there, but just the way the vowels change does change the sound quite a bit. You're right. Okay, so now we have the example of chem, the plural your. So who'd like to read you're a single individual heart and you're a group of people heart? How about Hannah?
Levavcha.
Livavcha,
Mhm.
livavchem.
That's it. Levavcha and levavchem. Good. What's in that paragraph at the bottom of the page, I believe we've already talked about. It's about the existence of the feminine and what happens if you don't know the gender of what you're speaking about. If you don't know, you use the masculine in Hebrew traditionally. I imagine there are people in Israel talking about other alternatives now, but it hasn't made it into Aleph isn't enough yet. All right, let's turn to page 96. So adding cha and chem to plural nouns. So when adding them to nouns that already have the im plural ending, the final mem disappears, but the yud remains. There may be additional vowel changes, such as, who'd like to read the 3 versions of children there? How about Mike?
Banim, banecha.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what's you're doing there with the
What the yud is doing?
yeah.
So the yud is still there to tell you that it's plural, that it's masculine plural.
Banecha.
B'nechem. Oh, you're on the second one.
And Nechem doesn't make any sense then. How can you have a single individual children?
It's not a, it's a, so
Group. Nope.
It's
Yeah.
not. No,
Single-
okay, so the your is the single individual. So in other words, so it's talking about,
One your.
so one person who has several children.
Okay, now it makes sense. Thank
Right.
you. I wrapped my head around it for a second.
Yeah. Right. So in other words, for example, your children, Asher and Elijah,
Okay,
you're
now it
singular, they're plural.
I'm just
Your
tired,
children,
David. My
Dwayne
brain
and
was,
Hannah, and Asher and Elijah, it's both plural.
yeah.
So the middle one would be like saying to Dwayne, your children.
Yeah.
And the third one would be like saying to you and Dwayne, your children. Did you get to read the third one, Mike?
No, you-
Elohechem.
No. I mean, of the first group with the Banim, Banecha,
It's Benechem.
Benechem. Good. So these words actually come up fairly often in prayers and the Torah, because children are very important in Jewish law and liturgy and in the Torah. And besides the children, you know, whenever we're talking about bringing something through the generations for something to be permanent, it often talks in terms of children. Now we have God.
Did you say Rona?
What?
Or did you say me?
No, I did not say wrong.
Oh, okay. I
I didn't
wasn't
call
sure.
anyone.
Rhoda thinks she's God.
Oh, no.
No. So the word for God, the first one there, Elohim, is a very strange word because it's plural.
Hmm.
And we spend a lot of time on the Shema, for
Same.
example, talking about how God is one and indivisible and there's no second. But one of our main words for God is plural. Very, very, very.
All encompassing, maybe?
Yeah,
It's one thing that's all encompassing.
yeah. That's one way of thinking of it. So for that reason, all of the suffixes and possessives of God have to do it the plural way, like we just did with children. So who'd like to read the three forms of God and your God? How about Natalie?
Elohim, Elohech, Elohecha,
Good,
Elohechem.
good. So some of those might be familiar. For example, Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. The middle one there is right there in the fourth word of Ve'ahavta. And Elohechem, that's in Lama'an Tizkaru. It switches to talking to you as a single individual, to talking in Ve'ahavta, to in Lama'an, it's talking to us as a group. Ani Adonai Elohechem. I am Adonai, your plural God. Any questions about this? It also works with the feminine ending. The feminine plural is ot. You can see I'm summarizing what's in that next little small paragraph. So the ot ending remains with a yud after it. So we have avot, which is another very strange Hebrew word because it means fathers, but it's a feminine ending.
Hmm,
It's a feminine word.
that is strange.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
So who'd like to read the three forms of fathers or ancestors and your ancestors? Aruthi?
Avot, avotecha, avotechem.
Good. Good.
Yeah, that was right.
Any questions about these possessive endings? Did we do the our end possessive ending, the anu? We, I think we might have seen that in the past. I don't remember. So for those who want more information, that there is a chart in this book that has at the very end of this chapter, it's on page, I thought it was, oh, it's the end of chapter 9. So we could just take a little look at it.
Check.
Where is it? Here it is, page 156.
Oh, that's the back. 156.
So if you're an aspiring Hebrew grammar nerd and want to know all of the subject pronouns, pronoun endings for the possessive, there you've got it. So in other words, ani, for the first line, ani and anochi mean I as a subject. The endings e or I or ni, they mean my.
Oh, I see where we are.
I don't know where he is.
The pronoun endings are the possessives. Ata is the male you, and the cha or echa are the your endings, pronoun endings for singular and plural yours. So don't feel like you have to look at that or memorize it or any such thing unless you're really into it. Let's go back to page 96.
Excuse me.
There you go.
All right,
Plural nouns, prefix.
let's
Plural.
so the prefix b. In English, prepositions are separate words that come before a noun or pronoun, such as under the bed, by my side, to the store, for me, with great appreciation. In Hebrew, some prepositions are separate words and some are prefixes. The Hebrew letter bet is used as a prefix to indicate the preposition in or with. Prepositions don't translate exactly from one language to another. That's important. It could also be on or at. It usually has the shva, the 2-dot vowel, but it could appear with other vowels. Sometimes it has a dot in the bet, sometimes it doesn't. It depends upon what comes before it. Doesn't give any examples. Prefix bet to words with the prefix hey. The hey meaning the. So in other words, you'd be saying in the. So the land, haaretz, the land, the ha is the. In the land, so b plus ha turns into ba'aretz. I'm going to stop the grammar there.
Yay.
Thank you.
My brother said when you start Hebrew grammar, maybe you should quit. He hated it.
All right. What I'd like you to do now is I feel like we've read Ve'ahavta and Shalom Aleichem enough. On pages 98 and 99, you have them again, sort of with the things that we have just studied.
Mhm.
Um,
Oh, nice.
Oh,
bolded
highlighted,
to
yeah.
remind you. So when you're reviewing that at home, I'm going to ask you to use those pages. But for what I'd like you to do now is
Read a book?
to,
Use a book?
I'm going to put you in Chavruta just to do some Hebrew reading.
Pages do you want us to use? The first ones that we
No,
got?
these.
Oh, you want us to use page 90?
He hasn't said yet.
Yeah, for homework, but we're not finished yet. I'm going to put you into Chavruta. For Chavruta, I'd like you to read the Hebrew on pages 100 and 101. Do the exercises if you like. Do the translation optionally if you guys feel like it. If you just want to read, just read. All
I
right,
like the style.
The speed.
100 and 101. Yes, we're a non-degree program. So
Individual differences program.
so the amount of rigor is totally up to you.
No, that's why I like it.
All right.
Uh-huh.
So here we go into
Pages 100,
breakout
101.
groups. Any questions before I put you in? Know what to do? Basically reading Hebrew. If you want to translate, translate.
Okay, thank you. What's the page again?
Oh,
What happened to the sun?
I don't know.
It's supposed to come, it's just coming back out here where I am. I think it's going to be coming and going for the day.
Small class today.
Yeah. Everybody's got spring fever, I think.
Think so.
So I think it's good that we're going to take a little summer break. Good. Before we end the class, I want to make another sort of scheduling announcement that I have something I need to take care of next Thursday. Is it next Thursday or 2 weeks?
I don't know. What's the date, David?
I'm looking at the date. I'll look it up. It is next Thursday, the 20th. So I'm going to send an email seeing if people want to have class on Wednesday, because I could do it on Wednesday. And so we'll just see if we get sort of a critical mass of people who want to have class on Wednesday.
Same time?
Yeah,
Hmm.
unless people want to suggest another time earlier, perhaps.
I may not be able to make that if we do, but don't do it because of me.
Okay. So does anyone have any questions about the words that you read on page 100 and 101? You guys sounded good.
Ugh, excuse me,
Good.
tired.
Good. So I'm going to make your homework to review various things. You could read those pages and add 102 as well.
Well, you leave it to us, so.
So I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And see you all next week or the week after.
Thank you, David.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Hello.
We will. I will.
We missed her today.
I'll tell her. Bye now.
See you later.